Morning guys, Bajheera here. So I'm starting today's vlog. Looks like exactly the same place that I ended yesterday's. Wearing the same shirt too, but whatever. But this is probably one of my favorite spots now. I think that I'm going to be spending a lot of time up here because this is a good place to chill. I mean, I showed you it yesterday, but maybe if you hadn't seen that vlog or you'd like to see what it looks like in the morning time, this is kind of the view that I'm working with from right up on the top of the house that we're staying in. And then of course, like, the neighborhood. Looking back in the neighborhood isn't that big of a deal, but then you get this, and the sun is working on coming up, but it's having to come up through some clouds. It's a little bit cloudy today, which is fine. We're at the beach, and so some people are like, oh no, you don't want to see clouds at the beach, but I hardly ever see clouds at home, so it's okay to have a little bit, more dynamic of a skyline. But yeah, the sun's coming up through there. Looks like it might rain, but probably gonna still find a way to go out for a run this morning before we go to the gym. My dad's gonna go to the gym with us this morning, and it'll be fun. But wanted to start the vlog again. I don't know, I'm just having a really nice morning up here. Got my Super HD warming up for the day. Just up here chilling and stretching out for my run, and just in a moment of profound appreciation, just sort of picking up where we left off from yesterday. It's just, and I get living in an awesome moment right now, and I figured I'd try to find some way to share it with you guys. And so of course I run downstairs and grab the camera and start up the vlog for the day. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. It's been really nice here. Everybody and all of their families seems to be doing well. And it's good to see everybody. It is like 5:30 in the morning, so I'm trying to be a little bit more quiet. My uncle downstairs, he's everybody in this family is so neat. They're so smart. I'm not trying to be like everybody in my family is a genius, but I mean, like, no, everybody has like really unique aspects to them. But there's like a lot of interesting depth to their sort of emotional and mental registers, and I think that's really neat. But anyway, so I'm not trying to disturb him, but he's like down here. He likes to start up his mornings like, right when the sun's coming up, and he gets his book and whatever he's reading, some sort of philosophy or something, and he takes notes and writes down his thoughts, and he's just cool stuff. And his son, one of his sons, is the guy that I was telling you guys about yesterday, the guy I was running with. I'm gonna let him do his own run this morning because he wants to go do something. He wants to go do like a run workout, like a hard run. And I'm like, all right, have fun with that one. I'm gonna go putz around for like a little while and then go to the gym. But yeah, he's the guy who helped me build my first computer, and he's studying to go to med school. I believe he scored like a 41 on the MCAT. He said, and he's like, but that wasn't. He told my sister, he's like, that wasn't enough to get me into med school because I thought I was weird, but because he's like. They ask him why he wants to go to med school, and he's like, because I feel like I could be useful to humanity. And they're like, what, you don't love medicine? And he's like, of course he does, but like, I don't know. He's just a really, really smart dude, really cool guy. But everybody in my family is in some way, and it's just a lot of fun to be around such cool people, especially because I don't get to hang out with them very often. But not only are they just cool people in general, they're like my people, like my people, and it's like, I don't know. It's good to see. It's good to see, where in a sense where you come from, and in a sense of how a lot of what makes up you as yourself can be expressed in other people who have different experiences and different selves, but are sort of all from one thing. And I think that's a way that you can think about people in general, not even just like yourself or your family, but I don't know. I think in a lot of ways, we as people are very, very similar. We're a lot more alike than we might realize or might think about on a normal basis. But that's the same thing for me, and this is a thought that is occurring to me. I mean, when I turn on my camera as the vlog, I don't usually have a big idea of what I'm going to talk about, but that's part of the fun, is that as I get going and as I start talking and thinking, I get to share these thoughts with you guys. And I knew that this moment was a pretty fun one. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, is that I think a lot of us could benefit from thinking about each other in a more loving way, and as members of something, rather than just, there's me, there's my people, there's my friends and my family, and then there's everyone else, and that's just them. They get to do their own thing. But no, if you think about other people that are sharing your experiences in a lot of different ways, sharing experiences that you're either finding yourself in it during this moment, or having shared experiences at some point in their life that you can relate to and that everyone can relate to. I think that's worthwhile, and it goes a long way. I mean, that's something that I have done ever since I've started at least the YouTube channel that I can think of. I've always thought of you guys as people, I mean, in situations just like myself, and I thought that a lot of you guys, you know, knew a lot about what I was going through. I mean, then there's the fun things. There's like, a lot of you guys like playing video games. A lot of you guys might like going to the gym. I mean, a lot of you guys may have been in school at some point, you know, and we had a lot in common, and I still think we do, that's something that has sort of allowed me to relate to you guys in a way that I don't know if a lot of people really tend to think about things that way. I mean, you guys are way more to me than just people who watch my YouTube videos. You guys are like my friends. I mean, I do mean that, and that's important for you to realize, and it hits me pretty hard sometimes, especially in moments like this where it's just like there are, you know, a growing number. I mean, 200,000 to put an actual number on it, of people who I can actively relate to out in the world somehow, and who can actively relate to me, because I think by your subscribing or by watching my videos, there's something that makes you kind of interested, right? And I hope that part of that interest is like, hey, this is a cool guy that I can relate to, or I'm interested in, and I want you to know that goes both ways. I am interested in you guys, and I think it's so fun to see the comments, because I mean, everybody writes unique little comments, and some of those give me some insight into the kind of person that you are, and I think that's neat, because I'm especially interested in you because you're reaching out to me, even if it's over the internet. You're reaching out to me in your unique way, and you know, letting me know what you think about something that I've put out there into the world of my own, and that's really cool. But then there's the broader spectrum, which is you're reaching out to me, you know, and letting me know what you think about something that I've put out into the world. And that activity on a consistent basis and on a large scale with all of you guys who do that make this moment right here, what I'm doing, something I can do as a means of sustaining a life that I love. And that is fucking awesome. So thank you so much, guys. I know it always rounds, but I definitely don't want to sound like a broken record with this, you know, trying to thank you guys as often as I can, but that's something that's important to me, because if you guys found yourself in a position where you got to do something that you loved every day and had that support itself, I would hope that you guys would be grateful as well, because, and I sincerely, profoundly hope that you do find yourselves in those situations so that you can feel what I feel right now, which is that just overwhelming, profound sense of gratitude and happiness, and absolute willingness to do whatever it takes to move forward. And I luckily, that's not it's not that it's not a difficult task. It definitely takes a lot of time and effort to continue to go after your dream and to continue to always push forward and want to make, you know, this a continuing thing that I can do for, you know, a long period of time to support myself as my needs expand. And that's how I like to talk about it. And people always freak out on the stream or YouTube videos about, you know, me and Jenny having a family together, and that's the plan. That's the plan. I love that woman, and I can definitely see myself being with her for the rest of my life, and I want to be able to continue to have the life that we enjoy together, and have our lives expand, and have what I do continue to meet those needs by expanding along with our lives. And I think that's something that we can do as long as we continue to work together. But you know, this is a morning vlog. I might have to make this its own thing, because I do tend to ramble when I get to just gush about my love for you guys, and my love for Jenny, and my love for the awesome life that you guys allow me to live. But it's something I feel like I can't ever thank you guys enough for. So here I am in the morning sunset at the beach, just drinking in all the love and happiness that I get to experience, and knowing like fully that I'm not the only one who's ever, you know, stood right here at the beach, looking out over the water, looking out over the sunrise, and have felt a little stirring inside of my soul. You know, I'm not the only one who looks at the beach and starts to feel profound, you know, human emotions, profound just general emotions, and I thought I'd share that moment with you guys, along with some thoughts about, you know, what I'm doing for the day. But I guess we forgot about that part. But you know what? I'll make this its own little section of the vlog. I'll record my day, and we'll show you how a day that starts like this goes on, I suppose. But anyways, guys, you're the absolute best. Can never thank you guys enough. And if you ever get tired of me thanking you for what I, you know, all the amazing things that I get to do and live and experience, then sorry, it's gonna keep happening. Well, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for allowing me to live my dream life, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.